Imagine for a moment that after months of waiting, you have finally gathered that courage to post your first video on YouTube. And you are eagerly waiting for that first reaction. And what you get is a dislike. How would you feel? The other day, I was surprised to overhear my 10-year-old daughter, Janet, pleading to her YouTube audience, "Friends, always click that like button. Never click that dislike button." I thought to myself, how my daughter is so much influenced by likes and dislikes of people. And that took me down to my memory lane, where I was the same. I was constantly wanting to be liked by people around me. And if I didn't get that validation, I would question my own identity. Growing up, the biggest challenge of my life was my name, Mariamma, which everyone had distorted versions. Some would say Maniamma, Mariamma, Mary Ma, and what not. How many of you have actually names which people can't pronounce properly? Raise your hand. Thank you. In frustration, I would ask my parents, what made you name me with such a traditional Keralite name which people can't even pronounce properly? They didn't have the answer, but it made me hated going to school, because I was fed up of the mockery which was getting unbearable. I would find excuses to miss school. Until one day, I met our principal, Father Dennis, who stopped me at the corridor and asked me this one single question. Are you coming to school to get those likes and dislikes from people? Or are you coming to school to study, to get and give a better life to your mom? That was a light bulb moment for me. I realized my why. I want to give a better life to my mom. Because I don't like her. I love her. But everyone likes their mom, right? So what is so special about my mom? For that, let me give you a glimpse of her life journey. My mom, from a small remote village of Kerala, takes a bold decision at the age of 20 to travel all alone from Kerala to Mumbai to build on her dreams of becoming a nurse. And eventually she became a sister in charge. In her younger days, she got a lot of proposals. She was liked by a lot of people. She was beautiful. She is indeed beautiful right now. But my grandfather rejected all proposals because she was like that golden goose who would send handsome amount of money every single month back home for a family of 4 sisters and 1 brother. When my mom had already entered 30s, she lost all hopes of getting married, because everyone likes a younger bride, you see. Until one day, my grandfather came up with a good prospect. A boy who was settled abroad and didn't want a dowry. What a great deal! But was it an awesome deal for my mom? No. Because he was alcoholic and her miseries just became worse. I was born when my mom had already reached age of 40. I kicked Mama's tummy ready to jump out. Little did I know that she had to rush to the hospital all alone in the middle of the night. Me, my sister, and my mom, we were happy when Dad was not there. He was in Oman. Because whenever he would come back, our life would be filled with fights, turmoils, fear, and anxiety, and embarrassment. In spite of so many challenges, my mom always tried to give us every opportunity that she could afford. Being a dance enthusiast, she enrolled us into Bharatanatyam dance classes. She would rush back to the hospital, run back to our dance classes. And one day, to be precise, on 10 December 1990, it was supposed to be just another day. We were waiting outside the door for Dad to open. After repeated banging, he didn't open. And we all thought, yes, it's just another day where we have to come with a jar of water to be poured from a gap above the door so that Dad could wake up. Then Mom would enter, hit Dad, and the same old drama. The neighbors would come, laugh, some would gossip, and some would feel pity on our state. Eventually our neighbors came in. They broke open the door. We rushed inside the hall. The hall was empty. We rushed inside the kitchen. And there I looked back up. I saw my Dad hanging from the ceiling. That sight is still embedded in my mind strongly. That night, none of us could sleep. I held Mama tight and she reassured me that everything will be all okay. All these years, she took every responsibility, financially, physically, emotionally, all alone. Me and my sisters. Eventually, she has faced so many challenges. Whether it was forced marriage, my dad's death, her cancer, or chemotherapy. She overcame all those challenges beautifully. And today, at the age of 78, when I ask her, Mom, what made you sail through so many challenges so wonderfully? She answers me this: I did it for myself. I did not do it for your grandfather, neither for your dad and nor for you. I did it for my own self, because of love for all of you. I didn't care whether you all liked me or no. I just didn't care. Undoubtedly, I understood her why. And with that same understanding, today when I go up to my daughter and ask her, why are you making those YouTube videos? And she says, Mom, because you inspire me by making videos. Even I am brave enough to share my knowledge with the world of innovative slime making techniques. I said, that's it? That's your why. Don't get influenced by likes and dislikes of people around you. We all are in a journey. And the key to our happiness is not in somebody else's hand. So friends, don't wait for that validation. Don't wait for that acceptance. Like yourself first. Find your inner strength to overcome those challenges. And if that feels too daunting, Look around. Where did you find your inspiration at the first place? I found my inspiration in my mom. My daughter found inspiration in me. Now, can you all just pause for a second and think of a challenge that you want to overcome? Who inspires you? And think, how will that person overcome that challenge? Think, visualize, and reconfirm your why. Because that will give you the courage to come back strong. Thank you so much.